Hey guys, Aaron Phillips here from Life Survival down in Central Florida. I'm going to do a quick product review today. This is a brand that I've been loyal to for years. They make incredible lightweight hiking equipment and gear. This is actually a sleeping pad. Now for years and years, we used a different type of sleeping pad. It's a little heavier. I've had one, gosh, I can't remember, the Therma something I've had for years and years. It's tried and true, it's never let me down, but it was time for me to go a little lighter and update my gear. So I reached out to my friends in Steamboat Springs, Colorado at Big Agnes and said, throw me something my way that you think I can work well with, that'll work well for me in my environment. And they went back and forth and this is what they came up with. This sleeping pad is 20 by 78, so it's just wide enough to fit my shoulders on. Some folks may want something a little bigger than that. 78 inches is plenty of length for me. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up real quick. Super lightweight, I mean maybe a pound, pound and a half, something like that. Not too much here. As I pull this thing apart, you can see there's really not much to it. It's almost like an inflatable raft. This is your valve here. This is where you're gonna blow air into one and one actually lets the air back out. Super simple design. I wish you guys could hold this in your hands. Not a big fan of the bright orange, but I'll take what I can get. No real complaints. Color, of course, doesn't affect the way that this thing works. Now, as you can see, compared to my body size, this is a pretty sizable sleeping pad. And you saw the size of the bag that I took it out of. I mean, it's really compact, it's waterproof, you don't have to worry about it getting moldy or anything like that. This stands up. It also comes with a patch kit, just in case you're out there, you get a hole in your sleeping pad. Let me toss this down here real quick. They have this really cool little patch kit. The patches are made by 3M, that's Minnesota Mining and Materials, and almost you can't unstick the stuff. Once you put it on there, it's kind of a one-shot deal. It's got different size patches and this tiny little bitty squeegee thing that comes with it. So if you do get a hole for some reason, and this is pretty rugged. I mean, I've laid this thing out on the ground and slept on top of it. It gives you a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches of insulation and distance between you and the ground. If you guys have spent some time out camping, you know if you lay on the ground, you can almost feel the ground sucking your temperature down, sucking the heat from your body and drawing your core temp down. Having a sleeping pad to get you up off the ground with a little insulation and vapor barrier there is super key when it comes to comfort. And like I said before, this isn't something that weighs a whole lot. It doesn't take a whole lot of space up, but it's those little creature comforts that make life a lot easier and makes your time in the woods more enjoyable. One of the things that folks always tell me is it's so hot, there's bugs, I don't want to sleep in the woods, all that kind of stuff. When it comes down to it, it's these little things like this, a few bucks here and there that can make all the difference in the world in your outdoor experience. The Big Agnes sleeping pad here, and like I said, I went with the 20 by 78. This thing right here is golden. This is a lifesaver. This thing makes all the difference in the world. If you're not a tent camper, you're a hammock type of person, a hammock hiker or a hammock camper, you can still use this easily in your hammock. The way I do it is I only inflate it about halfway and I lay it inside my hammock. That way it's not rigid and flat. It's got some curvature to it and it ergonomically fits to the back of your body, to your back, in the back of your legs, and that's just perfect inside that hammock. As you guys know, if you're hammock campers, there's not a whole lot of insulation there, so you're pretty much exposed. Much like the same concept of sleeping on the ground, the cold ground will draw the warmth from your body. This is a great thing to have when it comes to hammock camping and tent camping. Great product. It's Big Agnes. It's their AirCore Ultra Insulated Sleeping Pad. From Big Agnes. This is a 20 by 78. Check them out online. They're a small company that has grown exponentially over the last few years out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. So check them out online. Big Agnes, guys. Good stuff right here.